The 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence is an annual international campaign that kicks off on the 25th of November, the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, and runs until the 10th of December, Human Rights Day. This year, the United Nations System's 16 Days of Activism activities were held under the 2019 global theme, Orange the World, Generation Equality Stands Against Rape. United Nations Women recognizes current efforts by the government of Zimbabwe and has illuminated the Rotten Row Magistrates Court in orange.
Today, in commemoration of 60 Days of Activism, and under the Orange the World campaign, the Harare Magistrates Court makes history by joining a list of iconic buildings and monuments that have been lit in orange to call for a violence-free future. It is critical that the Magistrates Court, by taking the commitment to become orange, is taking the commitment to become survivor-friendly, because one of the reasons why women and girls find it so difficult to report rape is, and why perpetrators go unpunished, is because sometimes they don't meet very much welcome from the services that are supposed to protect them and provide them with assistance. So by urging today, the Magistrates Court is really standing up against rape and saying, this is enough, no more rape and no more violence here in Zimbabwe.
The Rotten Row Magistrates Court represents the largest caseload of rape a month that pass through the judicial system.
Violence against girls and women is a massive human rights violation in its most devastating form. We must put an end to all kinds of abuse to reach equality and peace and protect the human rights of millions of women and girls. We also support increasing equal access to justice for all, including for victims of sexual and gender-based violence, through our General Support to Justice program in Zimbabwe.
By illuminating the court orange during the 16 Days of Activism, the Judicial Service Commission is sending a message of its commitment to deliver timely and victim-friendly justice to cases of rape and other gender-based crimes.
I wish to welcome every one of you to Harare Magistrates Court, where we are commemorating and recognizing the launch of the 16 Days of Activism against gender-based violence. To us in the Judicial Service Commission, it's a very important day because of the critical role that we play as the people who are running the courts in this country. The choice of Harare Magistrates Court is very important because Harare Magistrates Court is the busiest criminal court in Zimbabwe.
United Nations Women's Generation Equality campaign, on which the theme is anchored, is bringing together the next generations of women's rights activists with the gender equality advocates and visionaries.
As we're joining arms with other organizations commemorating the 16 Days of Activism and going orange, we are saying that we want men who are going to be champions, who are going to support women and not be the devourers but the protectors, and are going to take a stand to say no to sexual gender-based violence. So that's why we are at Rotten Row today to celebrate and to also offer legal services to these women and also men who want to have an understanding of what it is to stand against gender-based violence.
Tauyawo kuti zoparticipate tiri paRotten Row Court kuti tinyatsotaurawo kuti sexual violence kandi mhirizhonga yezvepabonde, kumbunyikidzwa kwevana nezvepabonde zvipere, uye kuti pano pacourt ndo court hombe inotakura nyaya idzodzo dzekubatwa kwevana chibharo kana dzekunge vana vaine nyaya dzimwe dzavanenge vapara dziri hombe dzisingakwanise kutongwa kumakoti madiki. Iri rino ndo dare redu guru. Saka kuti isusu Justice for Children tauyawo kuti vanhu vazive nekutionawo zvatinenge tichiita muzuva ranhasi.
Together with Zwala, we are here today at the Magistrates Criminal Court in Harare, and we're here to stand against domestic violence, gender-based violence against women. And according to Section 80 of the Constitution, we'd like to make sure that the rights of women are realized as much as possible, especially in Zimbabwe. And we're hoping that today will be a step to stamp out any such discrimination or violations against women altogether.
Today we're at Roton Row doing the commemoration for the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. As Catch, we believe that all women deserve respect because women's rights are human rights, and we are following hashtag because it's not okay.
The color orange symbolizes hope and a brighter future free of violence. It also serves as a means of demonstrating solidarity in eliminating all forms of violence, and it was therefore used as the color of the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women.